A lot of players with less than a 2 KD have great aim and accuracy, and I know that there's a lot of you that are watching this video right now that are like, Savage, I have great aim, but my KD sucks. There's a reason for that. You can shoot well, you can aim well, you can have great reaction time, but if you're making these mistakes, you will fail every time. What is going on, Wolfpack Savage here? Today, we're gonna be diving into the game of Warzone once again. But before we get into it, I'm kind of curious what the community's KD is. If you guys can go ahead and type in your KD in the comment section below, it would greatly help me just kind of figure out where we need to direct the channel. Also, while you're down there, don't forget to destroy the like button. Let's break the YouTube algorithm. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe today. In today's video, we're gonna be breaking down and spectating and analyzing a gold tier lobby. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the video. But Wolfpack, I want you guys to decide every single day what my background's gonna be for the intro and the outro. Let me know what you think it should be in the comment section below, and the one with the most likes on it, I will deliver. But it's gotta be tasteful, and it can't be against TOS. I know you guys are trolly out there. Be nice with it. All right, so here we are spectating Shingle Decker. He's in the middle of combat. I'm gonna skip all the boring crap of them running around and this and that until we get to the end game and we start talking about rotations. But to the beginning of the game, rotations don't really matter. It's all about getting kills and trying to find out where you want to go and not waste time. That way you can hunt down other enemies. There's an enemy to his right there. Now, the mistake he just made, he got super tunnel vision on where his teammate went down, and that happens to the best of us, right? We always get tunnel vision even when we try not to. But you see a player come around your right hand side, you've got to snap on him. And I'm not a perfect player. This happened to me yesterday. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I try my best to always keep my eyes open and always stay aware of my surroundings, but I did this exact same mistake yesterday, and I'm kicking myself in the ass for it. And I downed a player, and I went for the thirst. And I know, but Savage, you always tell us all to go for the thirst. Look, I'm being honest with you guys right now, okay? Don't yell at me. But I went for the thirst, and lo and behold, his teammates looked down on me, and they shot me in the head and ruined my game. But it's my own fault. It's because I played wrong. It's because I wasn't aware of everything around me, and I tunnel vision. That's exactly what happened to your boy here. He tunneled on his teammate that was down and didn't see the enemy. Now, he didn't really need a tunnel. His teammate was already dead. But now here we are in what I think is a 1v2 situation. Actually, he may have just died. This was a quick fight. And that's what I'm gonna try to focus on in this video, is just fights. Just fights, except for the end game. All right, so now here we are spectating their teammate. Now, there's a lot of things that this man can do. With the layout of this building, he could be rotating in and out of windows, coming up from the bottom, coming up from the side entrance. There's so many ways you cannot play enemies. When you're fighting, the last thing you want to do is corner yourself in a room. You always want to leave yourself a window of opportunity to exit. You always want to. Why? Because there's two enemies for sure. Sure, you may be able to 1v1 this guy, but what if they both push you at the same time? Sometimes, no matter how good you are, you just can't kill two players of the same skill base or more skilled than you are. But fortunately for this dude here, it is a 1v1. But again, don't fall into the habit of cornering yourselves in a building. Make sure you're working the windows, working the doors, working the rooftops. Make the building your bitch. All right, so we've got one knock right now. It's a 2v1. These two guys should know that. We actually have a knock and an execute. So we executed homeboy. But at this point in time, the other enemy teammate should know, hey, my boy just died, but this man's going to have to reload. This man's going to have to play it up. And knowing that information, you should be pushing in there to kill him. You do not have to count the amount of bullets that the enemy is shooting, but pay attention. If he's spraying and praying and he's damaging you and your teammate, guess what? He's probably going to run out of ammo, depending on the gun. If it's an LMG, forget what I'm saying. But depending on the gun, he's probably going to run out of ammo. And at that point, you can catch him in the reload and push up on him. But Savage, what if he has a secondary? I'm telling you right now, bro, most people get caught up in the reload. All right, here we are. We still don't have the other teammate or the other enemy teammate knocked yet. I want to fully plate up. Keep yourself moving while you're plating too. There's no reason for this. Remember, there's a window above us. The enemy may be working this building like it's his bitch as well. So try not to freeze up. You want to speed up the tempo of the match always. Start practicing moving faster and faster and faster with less downtime like this. It could be a 1v1. I'm really not sure exactly what's going on right now. It could be a 1v1 right now. I can't really tell. I only hear oh, no, two sets of footsteps. All right, because it's a 1v2 again, you want to work the building, make your bitch. Stop doing this shit. Granted, he may try to get some shots off and jump out the window. The hell are they shooting at? You've got tracker on. There's damage from the claymore. But you went a little too hard. The moment the claymore popped, you could have gone out there, try to get it down, worked your way out the window, come back up the staircase, caught the enemy teammate while he's reviving, and then get a double kill. Remember, you set a Claymore down, Claymore went off, it damages the enemies. That was your opportunity. The fact that you kind of hesitated a little bit, the enemies had a second to think and come back your way. The enemies were fully distracted too, because the moment they hit the Claymore, they ran out the corner and thought you were upstairs. They started pre-firing the upstairs, but they were wrong. If this man would have capitalized on that opportunity, he could have got an easy double kill. But unfortunately, here we are now spectating war in his squad. All right, we've already got a loadout, which is awesome. Now it's time to get Ghost Class. It's time to get the Ghost Class, baby. And get some UAVs in there. Remember, guys, always count your money. Always count your money. And again, I'm not super hard on self-revives. I would rather have a UAV, but again, to each their own. If you guys want to get UAVs and self-res, you got enough money, by all means, definitely do it. But I definitely recommend if you only have like $4,000, $6,000, buy a UAV. Buy a UAV so you can wipe another team, take their money, then maybe get a self-res later on. All right, I'm not gonna get mad at him for looting right now because he found an orange crate. But definitely get the Ghost Class, man. So the situation like this, they have roughly $15,000, you know, give or take, right? They could buy, in a position like this, I would be buying a UAV per teammate, to be honest. We got enemy flying in right to the loadout. Ooh, ballsy. Why we didn't switch to our primary weapons beyond me. Mac 10 is good, but that range right there, I'd definitely rather my primary for sure. Whether it's a sniper, whether it's a rifle, doesn't really matter. Enemy's just hightailing it out of there. All right, so when you're falling in from the heavens, what should you do? You need to pull your parachute when you're high up and kind of look down and see if you see little ants scattering around. If you do, don't go there. This is something I always do when I die and come back from the gulag, or my teammates buy me back and I need to get my loadout, whether it's off my dead body, whether it's off the free loadout drop. Doesn't matter. I always want to look around that area. So as I'm falling in, I'll instantly look, I'll pull my parachute, give myself a little bit more hang time. That way I can see if people start leaving their nests, start walking in the street and things like that. And then I'll let go of my parachute, start diving in, get a little bit closer, start ADSing with my pistol, see if I can get any kind of zoom or see anything else going on, and kind of analyze the situation around it. If there's nobody there, by all means, I'm going to try to go for it, even if there's a bunch of buildings around and shit like that, because you just can't predict people camping like a bitch. But if you see people running around like these guys were, that guy should have instantly said, screw this, I'm going somewhere else. I'll make my way there later. It's just simple things like that can really just change the momentum of the game. Because once you die and lose your loadout, that's a momentum killer for sure. No matter how many kills you have, whether it's 1, whether it's 15. Oh, it sucks to lose your loadout, have to get it again. It really does. The other day, I had a match. Dude, I died 6 times to a stream sniper, swear. So I died in a location. I was off by myself trying to solo duo, and he kills me. So I sit there, I'm analyzing, I'm looking. Okay, I don't see anybody there. I end up landing on my loadout. He's in a building hiding, kills me again. My free loadout drops somewhere else. My teammates buy me back. He feels bad for me. I go and drop on my loadout that's way across the map. The same son of a bitch camping my loadout kills me again. Again, I'm not even kidding. So my teammate buys me out a 3rd time. He buys me back a 3rd time, and guess what happens? Yeah, you guessed it. The same asshole killed me again. I basically gave up on the game. We almost won it, to be honest. But it was, you know, you just can't help shit like that, man. You just can't. You can play this shit perfectly and get on. All right, but enough about me. This isn't about me. This is about this team right here. Here we are in a 2v3 situation. I want you guys to see how spread out the enemies are right now. All right, I rewinded the video a little bit. I wanted you guys to notice how spread out they are and learn how to take advantage of that. So when I see shit like this, I think, oh yeah, window of opportunity. It's time to shit down someone's throat, right? 2 of us are on this side of the street. There's only 1 enemy on our side, and there's 2 enemies on the other side. So instantly, me and Green better be pushing this guy by himself and take him out and turn the tables. Instead of them having the advantage with a 3v2, it will now be a 2v2. So I would go ahead and instantly pick him. Don't think about shit. Don't hesitate. Don't run off and get some more loot. Instantly capitalize on the situation at hand. Then that way, it's now a 2v2 fight, and hopefully you can get another pick. Remember, a lot of people like to spread out because a lot of people are taking advantage of looting, right? People love to loot the entire game. There's only 58 players left. There's really no reason for anyone to need loot at this point. We're hesitating a little bit and it's giving the enemy team to collapse on their teammate. That's just a tracking issue right there. He should have been able to outshoot him. He had the drop on the enemy, but he started shooting behind him, went up, and then ended up connecting on his body. That's the tracking issue. Something you have to work on as a player. All right, at this point, you need to be plating up and rotating out the windows. Do not hold the staircase. Do not hold the staircase. You are underplated. You're in the middle of reloading and you're outnumbered. You need to work the building. While you're working the building and jumping out the window, you're plating up, you're reloading, you're changing your position, you're confusing the enemy. That's what you need to be doing right now. Players that sit here and hold the staircase, you got a huge disadvantage right here. This is basically asking to die. You hardly ever see anybody win situations like this. With or without the flashbang doesn't matter. The situation still remains the same. You need to work the buildings. Make those windows in that building your little bitty bitch. All right, here we are spectating a whole different team. I have no idea what the hell just happened. I don't know why we're not spectating the team that just killed our team. That's weird. Activision, come on, man. What are you doing? But here we are spectating Day and his dude Hull. I don't know what the hell they're in right now. This is very unfortunate. It's kind of ruins the... Oh, we got a sweat skin going in. All right, we got his armor broken. We need... Capitalize. Don't allow the enemy to plate safely. Especially if you're in a lobby that's a sweat lobby. Savage, I always get these hard lobbies and blah, blah, blah. Look, if you have an enemy broken, don't put yourself in a dangerous position. If it's a 3v1 right now, and the reason I'm saying 3v1 is because the teammates on the hill, not even really, he's just kind of Overwatch right now. He's not going to help protect us at all. He'll have no cover. He won't be able to. So if it's a 3v1, definitely don't push, play it safe, this and that. But I only see one enemy. So if it is one enemy, you need to go ahead and capitalize on the opportunity to go ahead and shit down his throat. You have full plates, the enemy doesn't. I don't care how good that guy is. As long as you're decent with your shots, you should be able to outshoot the enemy. You should be able to. But unfortunately, he's frozen up like this, which is giving the enemy an idea. The enemy knows exactly where you're at because you just shot at him from here and you haven't changed your position. The enemy is. The enemy will change his position and he has Ghost on. And again, this is something you see with a lot of players. I don't care what your KD is. I see people with 2 KD doing this shit a lot. I see people with 1 KD doing this shit a lot. This is a huge noob mistake. Do not ever do this, guys. Meanwhile, lo and behold, our teammate just goes down. Could it be from the same guy? Possibly. We don't know. I would assume so. I would assume that the enemy who's wearing a sweat skin probably changed his position. That's the whole trick to the game, guys. Don't ever just break someone's armor and stand exactly in the same place. Because I promise you one thing. The enemy's either going to A. It was the same guy. The enemy's either going to A, change his position and run the away. Or B, change his position and come at you at a different angle. There's a reason why sweats or good players have the advantage over bad players. A lot of players with less than a 2 KD have great aim and accuracy. And I know that there's a lot of you that are watching this video right now that are like, Savage, I have great aim, but my KD sucks. There's a reason for that. You can shoot well, you can aim well, you can have great reaction time, but if you're making these mistakes, you will fail every time. But lo and behold, here we are spectating Taylor, who just soloed that duo. And that's the shit I'm talking about. That's the shit I'm talking about. We had a 2v1 and we threw it. Why? I hate to see it. I'm not even gonna troll that team. You just hate to see shit like that. And it's confidence. I'm telling you right now, I've been preaching that you guys need to up your confidence level in video games since I started this channel. That's my motto. And this right here is a perfect example of exactly what happens when you lack confidence. The player had the enemy dead to rights. Taylor was probably half health. All we had to do was push up and get the kill. But unfortunately, we froze up and he's able to wipe both of us. However, great play on Taylor. Taylor changes his angle of approach. Taylor bailing out of a fight he knew he was going to lose and rotating on top, killing the teammate, and then jumping down and killing us. All right, but here we are right now. Now, I will give credit to my dude, Dracoda. You know, I never really understood, and I've been playing video games a long time. I never really understood why people YY a lot and why people like jump and they're always like just doing crazy shit and B-hopping and things like that. And my dude, Dracoda, said, you know what? You know why people do that? It's to keep their fingers warm. It's to keep them alert, keep them aware. Because if you're just running, you're going to get tired and your reaction time's going to be slower. And if you run into somebody who's doing this, they're going to have the advantage because their fingers are warm. So guys, telling you right now, he's right. So guys, make sure you guys are doing that. Make sure you guys are keeping your fingers warm. That way, the moment you come into contact with an enemy, you're already warmed up, ready to go. But here we are being chased by a most wanted. And I'm not going to hate on him, dude. There's 2 vehicles following each other. It could be the same team. Probably not. It's probably 2 different enemies. I really wouldn't contest it either. Jumping out of our car to try to get a headshot on that guy will probably get us killed because the chance of us killing both drivers of both vehicles is pretty slim, honestly. But we have the most wanted bounty. This is what you do. This is what you do for most wanted bounty. Drive around the edge of the map. Try to avoid getting killed to get your teammates back. If you're a great player, this is what you do. If you're a noob player, this is what you do. It doesn't matter how good you are. This is the strategy you need to use. for sure. Don't get in a helicopter and flying around downtown. We saw that shit a couple months ago in a video and I wanted to throw up. Don't sit here and get a car and drive on the streets between downtown and stadium and things like that. You're gonna get headshotted and killed. Keep your body moving because you have a giant flare coming from your skull. All right, but here we are. We got our teammates back, and now we're in Quarry, and Quarry's a great spot. Quarry's a great spot to fight. I love fighting here, but it's very dangerous. This is where, and I always say this when I go to Quarry, but this is where building clearance and rotating in and out of buildings, that strategy is huge, huge. But our dude Taylor is going in solo, closing the doors. We got a heartbeat read. We got 2 targets separated. If it's the same team, it's the perfect opportunity. Oh, we got a guy right here. We tried to pre-fire, which is unfortunate. We pre-fired, didn't get any hits, which gave the enemy the idea that we're here. And now instead of hitting him by surprise, it's an even 1v1 fight. Now, while you're plating, instead of laying down like this, you need to keep your head bobbing. You need to look up, crouch back, look up, crouch back. That way you can see if the enemy's coming through the doorway. And if he does, you can cancel plating and start shooting at that asshole. This right here just kind of blinds you from the doorway and allows the enemy to do whatever the hell he wants. So here we are once again. Taylor earlier changed his position, and that's exactly what he's doing right now. Instead of challenging the enemy where the enemy's probably just holding the corner like a little bitch, we're going to change and hopefully come up from under the enemy or through the doorway behind him and get an easy kill. He's going to re-challenge him through that direction, which is fine. Enemy's pushing us actually. So boom, there's the armor break. We have the advantage now. We know we have the advantage. So we're going to go ahead and take the opportunity to get the kill. And I want you guys to see the difference, right? I want you guys to see a difference what the last dude did when he was fighting Taylor. The last dude that fought Taylor broke Taylor's armor and froze up and did nothing, didn't capitalize on it, and he ended up dying. Taylor, on the flip side, broke the enemy's armor. Instead of sitting there scared, holding the corner, waiting for the enemy to come to him again so he could try it again, he went ahead and took the opportunity to take advantage of the armor being broken. If you break an enemy's armor and it's a 1v1, you better win the fight if you have 3 plates. There's no reason not to. Not to mention the time we've been spectating Taylor, he's literally been running solo. Him and his team are just confident to be soloing together. There's another sweat skin right there in front of us, getting in the vehicle to drive away. Unfortunate. The guy probably has like 30 HP. That sucks. But his team's no noob either, dude. His team's over here wiping squads as well. I love it. I love it. All right, but we do have a shit ton of money. We have a shit ton of money. I would definitely take an opportunity to look at this. Look at that. Look at that. There's more people on the map than just the guy you're trying to fight. That guy literally, this enemy here should have heard us shoot and kill the guy we just killed, right? Not to mention, he should have heard Orange shoot and kill the guy he just killed. So this guy right here should know that there's more enemies around, damn near close as well, right? But still, he didn't care. He tunnel vision on the enemy and got easy headshot. But going back to the buy station, this buy station is probably one of the most dangerous. Again, because of all the buildings and all the angles. This is probably the most dangerous buy station to go to, in my opinion. There's a lot of dangerous ones, but this is the worst. So you need to balance the idea. Is it worth going down here and risking it all? Oh, look at this guy. Oh no. Oh no, you gotta hit your shots, bro. Come on, man. Instead of going for the execution. Oh, he tried, bro. You had the right idea. Damn. All right, but now we got the kill. There should be a bag. Yeah, there's the bag. There should be a lot of bags. Taylor's got a gulag, but you still want to have the idea in your head that you need to stay in this area just in case Taylor dies so you can buy him back. Not to mention, even if Taylor does come back and win his gulag, we need to get to the buy station. Pick up the gas mask too, but we need to get the buy station and buy some UAVs. You need to buy 1 UAV, call it instantly, buy another, keep it in your reserve, and roll out. You're not going to take that much gas damage, especially since you got the gas mask. Don't worry about damaging your gas mask, guys. A lot of people are like, I don't want to run the gas to the buy station because I want my gas mask to be fully maxed out. Doesn't freaking matter. You're probably not going to use it anyway. So go ahead, get in there and do your shit. All right, all right, all right. I don't know why Christic is in the buy station. He doesn't have any money. All right, but here we are back on Taylor. Binder dropping all the money for Taylor. Oh my God. He should be able to make this out, I hope. All he's got to do is buy another gas mask. He definitely will make it out. Buy UAV. The UAV came in clutch, and it came in at the right time. Unfortunately for our teammate, he just lost his gunfight. Unfortunately. Taylor's going to play the edge of the circle and see if this enemy jumps out, which he probably will. The enemy's got to leave the building, and we have the trains as cover. All we got to do is sit here, wait patiently. That's it. But you don't want to get caught up in the gas, because once the enemy hears you cough, he then will know, holy shit, there's an enemy over here, and he'll get the drop on you. Look at this. Look at this right here. This is the shit I'm talking about right here. Stay in your cover. Whenever you guys are fighting, stay in your cover. All he had to do was sit here and play the train, play the wall, play this tank. All he had to do was play cover, but instead he challenged the enemy with no cover within 5 or 10 feet of him, and he got shit on easily, right? But here Taylor is using the doorway, using a lot of cover to protect himself, to go ahead and get some shots on the enemy. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. I probably would have had the same fate Taylor did. You can't predict that shit. There just happened to be another enemy doing the exact same shit as us, and it is what it is, man. That sucks. God, Taylor had a good run, man. It was unfortunate he just got pinched by 2 different enemies. Damn. And see, he played it right, but unfortunately there was another enemy doing the exact same thing correctly. Holy shit, a lot of self-res is going on right now. Don't turn your back to it. There's still an enemy behind you, fam. I'm pretty sure, yeah, there he is. I'm pretty sure he's still in there. But good shit. My dude Thurman going to the tree, using his cover, just waiting for the enemy to come back out of the gas, and then la-di-da, there it is. And as far as getting the teammate res, a lot of people probably like, why didn't he get the teammate up? I don't understand it. Savage! Why aren't you making fun of him? Look, in that situation right there, the last thing you want to do is sit there, try to get a res off, because he probably could have got it. But with the enemy running in the building, trying to change his position and get out safely, he probably would have shot you in the back of the head. So make sure you always have the team fight won and completed before you go for the res. You're not going to do anybody any good getting your teammate up just to get shit on it instantly. Now we need to focus on rotation. This is a moment where I would not be picking fights, because you want to be able to rotate safely, and we've got no good cover. We've got 0 good cover. Look at this mini map right here. Look at this shit. So you have a vehicle right here, could be on his team, could be another enemy. Regardless, there's 2 enemies over here, right? We need to somehow rotate our way to safety. Now I would work my way on the right side of the mini map, which is the west side of the map, right? I'd work my way this way. Why? Well, it's a closer gap. It's a smaller gap, and there's going to be a lot more cover on this side of the street than this side. If you just rotate straight up, you're going to die, not just because of the enemies, but again, because eventually you're going to have to cross the open street, and you're probably going to get killed by a team that's sitting over here using buildings and cover and shit like that. So don't even focus on this team, man. Let them do their shit. They're fighting right now. Oh, you hate to see it. They're fighting. Let them distract each other and utilize that opportunity to get in and get out. Damn. Well, actually, okay. The only reason I was saying distract the enemy, okay. I thought the vehicle didn't. If the vehicle wouldn't have saw us, it wouldn't have been a big deal. But now that the vehicle saw us, we're kind of in a shitty position. And we're getting shot by another guy. Again, we revealed our positions to the entire map the moment we shot our weapon. But Savage, he has his weapon suppressed, you idiot. I'm not even... Damn. When it comes to in-game and you're in a bad position, stop telling the world where you're at for an easy kill. You can rotate, get safe, and then get all the kills you want. Remember, I'd rather miss out on the kill that we just got and be able to rotate into safety, get a nice ridge, a nice hay bale, a nice building, a nice tree, and then get 3 or 4 more kills, right? But instead, he went for the 1 kill, ended up getting himself killed. Absolutely dumb. I would have taken the opportunity of them being distracted with each other, pushed across safely, and been fine. But here we are now in a 3v3 fight. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Gattaca. A beautiful shot. Guy just sitting in the window peeking. Now again, the team that's in the building, they should be using the opportunity of us being the vehicle to push across. While we're driving a vehicle, what can we not do? We can't shoot our weapon. So at that point, they should be looking at this up here, and they should say, holy shit, dude, it's a 3v2. We outnumber the enemy team. Hey, that's awesome. Maybe we should go ahead and start rotating. This team could be rotating. Not only are they rotating, but this vehicle's smoking. All they gotta do is shoot it. Just shoot the hell out of the vehicle, even while you're in the house. You only have 5 seconds before the circle starts rotating in. You probably have 10 seconds before the circle forces you out of the house. So take that opportunity to shoot at this freaking vehicle and disable the hell out of it. A lot of people get scared. They don't want to shoot the vehicle for whatever reason. If the vehicle's already damaged, go ahead and finish it off. If you're running low on ammo, you're better off blowing up the vehicle and trying to use your secondary or primary weapon only than just sitting there waiting for the vehicle to run you over. So the enemy team in this position need to be focusing on 2 things. First off, using the time they have to destroy this vehicle. And second off, rotating into a better position. And look at these ridges, right? This is some nice area to be at. So if you can disable this vehicle and rotate in, or even rotate while you're disabling the vehicle, you're gonna be set up pretty, because orange and blue will be out of position. Well, blue might not, but orange will be. Gatika's playing it smart though. He's using the vehicle as cover, positioning it that way they can't get. Ooh boy. Remember, again, they need to be using this opportunity to blow up this vehicle. That's unfortunate. This team's gonna lose. Oh no, you hate to see it. So now we have a 1v3 situation. We're going in. Teammate's dead. You hate to see this, bro. All right, dude. I thought for sure he was gonna be able to 1v3 him. The reason why I thought that was because they were literally just coming at us one at a time. The first enemy we downed, that was super easy. The moment I saw the enemy rotating around the other side of the vehicle, I would have rotated on the side of the vehicle and protected myself from the house, because that's where I would have assumed the enemy was coming from, right? Because remember, there's 3 of them. We downed one, another one's coming right here. We don't know where the third one is. Protect yourself from the missing link. Then we could hopefully try to win that fight and then maybe outplay the situation. Again, it's a 1v3. Nothing's ever guaranteed, but it would have been a better position than us just sitting in the open, trying to shoot one at a time and getting shot in the side of the head. But anyway, GG. Wolfpack, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, again, destroy that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel today. Share it with your friends. Share it on your social medias. Let's get to 100,000 subscribers before the end of March. But until next time, you have a good one and good luck in Warzone. Thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, check out one of these 2 videos right here. And as always, click that button to subscribe today. But until next time, you have a good one and keep on improving.